Hey YouTube. On our previous video, I mentioned about fasting and about how you change your diet or eliminate food completely, or there's different kinds of fasts: medical fast, spiritual fast, fast when you're seeking God for different things. But what do you do when you're coming off fast? Now, some people are ready to just go at it and just eat everything that they were craving from that time when they gave it up, because if you're doing a full fast and you're giving up all kinds of meat and chocolate or coffee or whatever, some people are just ready to go full force with as much caffeine as they can get, all the burgers or fries or pizza or whatever they can get right after they come off the fast. But really, you can do that, but you might find that it doesn't work so well in your stomach. You might find yourself suffering. It can cause a lot of turmoil in your body to go from one extreme to the other extreme in a flash. So I would say go slow at it. Rather than thinking, oh goody, the fast is over, I'm going to eat this much food. Perhaps start off with a smaller amount of food, and you can build your way back up. Because the fasting process isn't just about turning over the plate. It's a time of renewal. It helps to cleanse your body of different toxins and things that are going on inside. And, it's a time to really focus on those things which are important to you. And I'm not saying try to starve yourself to death when you fast. As I mentioned in the previous video, when you fast, you want to make sure, if you're taking medication for any specific situation in your life, you should be under a doctor's guidance regarding your fast. If you're diabetic, I'd say talk to a doctor about it and say, hey, this is what I'm planning on doing. What's the best way for me to go forward with this? But when a fast is over, as I mentioned, you don't want to go whole hog. You've got a difference in these two plates. This one is the happy plate. The plate that people usually like to consume, that has all the wonderful, sticky, gooey, salty, sweet, delicious things in it. And this one, it can have good things in it too, but it's much smaller. So you want to start off subtle. Having things like juice. Juice is always a good way to start, because especially if you went from a full fast where you had nothing but water or liquids, whether it be soup or whatever, if you go full force right away, you'll find yourself spending a lot of time building a relationship with the bathroom, because you will be on the toilet a lot. Sorry, just how it is. So, but apple juice or other clear juices are a good way to start. Or if you don't have the juice per se, you can, have fruit. Pears, apples, oranges. You can eat them straight, or you can put them through a juicer, or you can blend them and drink them down, and it'll work in your body to replenish that which was lost, and put your body in a better place and be more ready to receive other foods later, should you decide to go back to something heavier to eat. Watermelon, always awesome thing to have. It's not going to be really heavy on your stomach. It'll be really easy to eat, and it's a quick and easy treat. Something that I like anyway. And then as you build up, you can go from eating that to eating salads. If you hadn't been eating anything at all, you may want to have like some oatmeal for breakfast. And this is just an instant But people can have regular oatmeal where they're cooking it up themselves. If you're not that heavy on cooking, you can have the instant oatmeal with the different flavors. So that way it feels more like a treat. You're treating yourself without overeating at any one time. And those packages that come in the prepared boxes are really small. So you eat at your discretion with that. You know, do you want to right away go to eating snack foods? Probably not. But if you think your system can handle it, go ahead and give it a try. And your body is going to tell you whether or not it's ready for something like that. So it's good to pay attention to our bodies and know what our body is telling us about what we put in it. Because what we put in it makes a difference in our health. It makes a difference in how we function every day, how we think, how we live. It totally makes a difference. You know, and like the salads and things that I use, the packaged salads that I get sometimes, and I turn it into a stir fry, totally you can do that. And some people have a harder time cutting and chopping with their hands. And if they have a harder time cutting and chopping with their hands, then taking a packaged salad, opening it up, taking out those little packaged items like maybe nuts or the sauce that's with it, putting that aside, 2 tablespoons of olive oil in your saucepan, put in the salad greens and stir fry that. You can add seasoning to taste, whether it be garlic or diced onions or whatever seasoning that you would like to add for extra flavor. Toss in a handful of raisins or dried cranberries with it. And then add your nuts and add the sauce that is like the salad dressing that came in that pack with it at the end. And you will have a delicious meal. And honestly, you probably won't miss any meat at that point, especially if you have been on a full fast or Daniel's fast. You probably won't miss any meat at that point, and you will have treated yourself in a good way, doing something that's really good for your body. It's good for you in ways of like cholesterol and because you want lower cholesterol, hopefully. If you have high cholesterol, you want lower cholesterol. And there are many people around the country that have higher cholesterol, in America anyway, because in America we tend to overeat, which again is the difference between this and this. This is my favorite dish, but I know that sometimes it's better to have restraint and use this. And a fast can help you get focused on those goals again. It can help you get healthier. It can help you feel better so that you can have the strength to go up and down some stairs. It can help have mental clarity. I'm not saying like fast forever for 100 days or whatever, but you know, taking some time and skipping a meal, turning over the plate for a meal, and focusing on other things that are more important, those things that are pertinent in your life right then, and seeking guidance and direction from God, and it makes a huge difference in your life. So, if you were fasting, this is January, and as I mentioned before, January is the month when a lot of people make resolutions, or a lot of people go on fast, and they seek to make changes in their lives. So, if you were fasting, and it's time for you to break your fast, be mindful of how you do it, just for your own health, just for your own peace of mind, because it makes a difference. And I'm not saying that it's horrible to have your snacks and treats, but there's a huge difference between the food that's in here and this. You know, one will give you more energy, better quality of life, honestly, and the other will fill you up for a second, and you'll find yourself hungry later. This has added salt, cholesterol, just all kinds of added stuff here. And this is nature's goodness right here. And eating nature's goodness at the one time does not mean that you're going to be stuck eating only that forever. Although it has been found that the people that have lived longer, healthier, more productive lives are those that have eaten in the way that the Daniel's fast mentions, which is pulse, plants and grown items. So lots of vegetables, lots of fruits, things that grow out of the ground. If you eat more of that and cut back on some of the other stuff, some of the other things that we like to get in the double or triple size, some of the other things that we like to get that's super, super duper heavily fried, that's full of grease, and I'm not saying don't eat those things if that's what you like, but if you're looking for improved health, if you're looking to feel better, to go to the doctor and have the doctor say, wow, things are looking good, this is a way that you can take steps in that direction. This is Danette from Danette's Kitchen, and I hope you have a wonderful day.